Thank you for joining me. I'm continuing again today with Moon through the zodiac signs. Today we're going to be covering Moon in Capricorn. So Capricorn is the 10th sign of the natural zodiac. It's the house of career and status and what people see, how you present yourself to the world. So it's a very important house of work and career. And it's ruled by Saturn, and it's basically Saturn is planet of patience, hard work. It's pessimistic and creates obstacles in one's life. And it's a movable sign, Capricorn, and it's Earth sign. Earth signs are all about resources, security, accumulation of wealth. So it's naturally work is to do with wealth and having money. And it's a feminine sign, and the symbol is a goat. Just wanted to touch on that because, as you know, goats. So this could be also a sea goat, but it's if you look at a goat, and even if the actual mountain is straight up, they will climb. It's a very determined animal. So that is actually that this sign is very much about the symbol of it. So, and obviously it's 10th house, so it's all about hard work, career, your image, and it's house of karma as well. This is how you work through your karmas in society. And previously, obviously, I've touched on what Moon is. Moon is the planet of mind, happiness, emotions, memory, how you react to things, your inner world, emotional health, emotional security, inner child, how receptive you are, inner confidence, mental health, mama, and gives you a little flavour of your home as well. And Saturn. So you have to understand that Saturn is by far the most important planet after Moon, because Moon is the fastest moving planet. It is the slowest of all planets to move. So when Saturn comes into a house, it will be sitting there for 2.5 to 3 years. So, it will make you really apply yourself in that house. So even if you don't want to, you'll have to. Otherwise, things will not work out for you. So people always dread Saturn. But really, if you work with Saturn, there's no gender there. It will help you out. So just thought I'll put that in there as well. So wherever Saturn sits in your chart, you feel a bit of lack in that house. It's a planet that signifies career, patience, hard work, service, old people, karma we have to deal with in this lifetime, and also accumulation of the karma that we work in, accumulating for the next life, if you believe in that. And it's all about the disabled people, sick people, longevity, consistency, being dutiful, reliable, and as I said, wherever it is, you're going to have to apply yourself. There's definitely no doubt about that. So Moon in Capricorn brings these two elements together of Moon and Saturn. And I'll have to tell you, they are not friendly planets towards each other. So if somebody has Moon and Saturn sitting together or aspecting each other, opposite signs to each other, or actually Saturn has got special aspects as well. So it will aspect 3 houses from where it's sitting, but you always in astrology you always count the house that they're in as well as the first one. So 3 houses away, 7 houses, which is the house right opposite, and also the 10th house from it as well. Always count from where it is situated. So yeah, they're not very friendly because obviously this is a cold, dry planet and it's just lack. So if somebody has a very harsh aspect, like if it's sitting with your Moon, you definitely will feel that heaviness. It can give you a slight sort of melancholy or sadness, heaviness on your mind. And obviously it just means that you have to apply yourself there. So, but it can also happen to other people as well, even if you don't have it. So if it's if it's going through, transiting through, if it aspects or sits in conjuncts itself with your moon, you will feel it, and also with your ascendant as well, and ascendant lords. So anyway, but we're just talking about this as the sign. So if moon is not afflicted, you're going to get the higher octave, and if moon is afflicted, it's going to be lower octave of that sort of the significations. I'm also doing these as little reports for you as well. They're £2.50. So if you wanted to, if this is your placement, or you're a friend, you want to get them something for their present or something, they're £2.50, and you get a full report. Obviously these videos are a little sort of like snippets of it, but I'll send you a full report. They're £2.50, so they make fantastic little prezzies. So you can contact me on YouTube or Facebook. So moon in Capricorn. Okay, so what is this moon about? So basically Capricorn is house of career. We said 10th house of the zodiac normally. So what it means, these people need to have structure, order in their life, and they are very much about goals in life, and career and status. They literally apply a lot of effort into that. And but you've got to understand, even if moon is not conjunct or aspected by Saturn, it's still sitting in Saturn's sign, so it's still going to have some issues there, because obviously this moon is a light, watery planet, and it's gone into a dry and cold sign. So there's always going to be a little tension there anyway. And obviously moon is a very caring planet, and so the thoughts, it can affect people's thoughts and how they feel, generally speaking, as well. And but Capricorn makes the person a little bit rigid in their thoughts. So it's always about working, achieving. It's all about the list. Got to do this, do this, do this. They always busy doing the next thing. And they want to achieve in life. They want to achieve and climb their corporate ladder, the same as the goat. So, but they are very reliable. They're steadfast and hardworking, consistent, and they're very practical. So, they're like, their organisation of their life is very important, and they make great friends in a sense, because although they can't be emotionally available to them, they're very practical, and you can always rely on them. If you have a wobble, they will be there for you. And so these people, so if they wanted to show you their love and everything, they do something practical for you. A little bit like Virgo is a little bit like that as well. So career obviously matters to them, and any sort of wobble in their career can actually really affect their mental health. Therefore they can take things very personally. They certainly are, they carry the burdens of life, and they like serving others, and they are in business, they're very shrewd, and they manage their time pretty well as well. So, but these are the people, when you hear on social media that blah blah chief executive of a company, went into labour and they were still working whilst in labour, they probably have got moon in Capricorn, or a very important planet, or planets in Capricorn. So yeah, they are very much like getting the jobs done. They don't let anybody down. But they don't like to show any weakness or vulnerability. But that doesn't mean, anything, because it's just a facade, because they could be crumbling underneath, and they just don't like being incompetent. So, but they obviously in life, they need to learn that, nobody goes to deathbed and think, oh my gosh, I didn't do that. So they need to learn to live a little, let their hair down. And it's, you know, just work and no play makes the person quite dull. So, like other signs which are earth signs like Taurus and Virgo, they want to work hard to achieve security through material wealth, if you like. So the mother will be quite similar in connotations as well. So it'll be cold, a bit unavailable, career-minded, but they'll be very much respected in their field. And the child will have to, they show them all the skills, so they could provide all the material security for themselves. So they'll get good education, stable environment. It won't be like all about fun or anything like that. There'll be like a lot of after school classes and things like that. So they will get the education, so it will serve them right, and they will have very good foundations for the future. So yeah, so they make their kids so they have all these skills and they're independent. But obviously, you know, it's a child, so they've got to have a bit of fun as well. That will be good. So 7 houses from Capricorn is Cancer. So they will be looking for somebody, a partner who is warm and nurturing for their relationships. Somebody who cooks well and has a warm aura about them. Because they probably didn't have that growing up, so that's what they're looking for in the person they are with. They need to obviously practice kindness and gratitude with their partners, because it's not work. This is a person who is devoting themselves to them, so they have to just like think that this is not another project, and that, you know, they need to put effort into this relationship for it to work. So yeah, obviously all of this is all to do with a good strong moon, but clearly, I mean, obviously you'll be afflicted, they'll have problems and things like that. But I would just say, try to remember your children's birthdays, your anniversaries, sports days at school, and just make time for your personal life and your friends. Famous people with moon in Capricorn are George Clooney, Napoleon I, David Beckham, Abraham Lincoln, John Bon Jovi, and Tim Burton. I have to tell you though, moon in Capricorn people are fantastic at serving. They are very, very much about serving and looking after the underdogs as well. So that's it. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you very much.